Some people see Drake as just the hit-making rapper who dominates the charts every year. Others see him as a cultural icon, a fashion influence, and a walking meme factory. But there's a side to Drake most people don't know, stories, struggles, and behind-the-scenes truths that rarely make the headlines. Today we're pulling back the curtain on 10 unpopular facts about Drake that might completely change the way you see him. 1. His parents' divorce shaped his childhood. Drake's picture-perfect music career hides a childhood that was far from easy. His parents split up when he was just 5 years old. After the separation, he stayed in Toronto with his mother, Sandy Graham, while his father, Dennis Graham, returned to Memphis. Life with his dad wasn't exactly stable. Dennis spent several years in prison for drug-related charges. This split between two worlds would become a recurring theme in Drake's life: the contrast of luxury and struggle, fame and isolation, Canadian calm and American chaos. Those early experiences gave him a perspective and emotional depth that would later pour into his music. 2. Drake's first love was acting, not music. Before the world knew him as Drizzy, he was Jimmy Brooks, a high school basketball player on the Canadian teen drama Degrassi, The Next Generation. He landed the role at just 15 years old thanks to a high school friend's father who happened to be an acting agent. For years, millions of viewers knew him not for his lyrics but for his emotional scenes on screen, including the shocking storyline where his character is shot and becomes physically disabled. While most child actors fade into obscurity, Drake quietly worked on another dream behind the scenes: becoming a rapper. 3. His complicated love story with Rihanna. When it comes to Drake's personal life, few relationships have grabbed as much attention as his on and off romance with Rihanna. They weren't just a couple, they were a cultural event every time they appeared together. Drake once admitted, "She's a woman I have been in love with since I was 22 years old." Their relationship had its high points and heartbreaks, with public performances, hit collaborations like Work, and the kind of chemistry you can't fake. But it also had its fair share of drama, making it one of hip-hop's most talked about love stories. Lil Wayne initially didn't want to sign him. It's almost impossible to imagine Drake without Young Money, but it almost didn't happen. Just Prince, the son of Rap-A-Lot Records founder Jay. Prince discovered Drake's music and sent it to Lil Wayne, hoping to get him signed. At first, Wayne wasn't impressed. It took some convincing before Wayne agreed to give Drake a shot. Once he did, the partnership exploded into one of the most successful runs in music history. Without that second chance, Drake might never have become the global superstar we know today. 5. The first artist to hit 10 billion Apple Music streams. Drake's dominance isn't just in awards, it's in raw numbers. Thanks to the massive success of his album Scorpion, he became the first artist ever to hit 10 billion streams on Apple Music. Part of this record-breaking success came from his exclusive deal with Apple, which gave fans a reason to stay on the platform for his music. In the streaming era, those numbers are proof not just of popularity, but of cultural saturation. Drake's songs aren't just hits, they're part of the soundtrack to everyday lives, the Hidden Son controversy. In 2018, hip-hop was shaken when Pusha T dropped a diss track revealing that Drake had a son the public didn't know about. The line, "You are hiding a child," became an instant headline. Drake later addressed it in his song Emotionless, saying, "I wasn't hiding my kid from the world, I was hiding the world from my kid." His son, Adonis, was born to artist Sophie Brousseau, a woman Drake had only met twice. The revelation was messy, but over time, Drake embraced fatherhood publicly, sharing moments with Adonis that show a softer, more grounded side to the rapper's sin. Sneaker designer and fashion collaborator. Drake isn't just about music, he's carved out a lane in fashion, especially in sneaker culture. His brand OVO has released exclusive collaborations with Nike's Jordan brand, including the Jordan 8s, 12s, and a Trona. These sneakers aren't just shoes, they're collector's items reselling for huge prices. Though there's been speculation about whether he's sticking with Nike or moving to Adidas, one thing's clear: Drake's influence can make a shoe drop sell out in seconds. 8. A trophy room full of awards. Drake's career is stacked with achievements. He's won 5 Grammy Awards, 6 American Music Awards, 39 Billboard Music Awards, 2 Brit Awards, and 3 Juno Awards. On top of that, he's tied with Michael Jackson for the most #1 singles by a male solo artist on the Billboard Hot 100, 13 in total. These aren't just music industry milestones, they are proof of his ability to dominate across genres, borders, and generations. Love him or hate him, Drake's name is cemented in music history. 9. Dropped out of school, then went back. Drake's early life wasn't all red carpets and sold-out tours. He dropped out of high school due to constant bullying and the demands of his acting career. For years, he didn't have a diploma, something he later decided to change. In October 2012, he officially graduated. It was a quiet moment compared to his music awards, but to Drake, it was proof that finishing what you start is worth it, no matter how long it takes. 10. A net worth that's more than just music. As of 2022, Drake's estimated net worth is around $250 million. He placed 4th on Forbes' list of highest paid rappers in 2021, with an estimated $50 million earned that year alone. He's invested in real estate, luxury items, and even owns a Boeing 767 private jet. In 2021, he rented a Beverly Hills mansion worth $65 million. These moves show that Drake isn't just making money, he's building an empire. From a childhood shaped by divorce to becoming a global music icon, Drake's journey is a mix of grit, ambition, and reinvention. Whether he's acting, rapping, designing sneakers, or making history on streaming platforms, he keeps rewriting the rules of success. And maybe that's the most unpopular fact of all. Behind the fame and fortune is someone who's constantly evolving, refusing to stay in one box, and turning even his struggles into chart-topping fuel. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Drake's lesser-known side, hit that like button, share this video with another music fan, and subscribe for more untold stories of the world's most famous artists. Drop a comment below. Which fact surprised you the most, and who should we cover next?